What? We don't have a puppy.
Well, yet.
What? No. It's time for a little midweek motivation.
Who doesn't like a little something, something extra?
So hold on tight, because coming to you right now is the Chris and Kristine Show bonus check episode. Hey, what's happening, everybody? How you guys doing today? I am Chris.
And I'm Kristine, and welcome to this week's bonus episode of the Chris and Kristine Show.
Yeah, fantastic. You guys get a little bonus treat today this week, being that it is, what's today, Thursday?
I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of the days.
Yeah, you are, because Kristine is living the Q life, or quarantine life, and like a lot of you guys out there. So she, like a lot of people, today happens to be Thursday, and a lot of people have actually lost track of the days.
Including myself. I thought it was Wednesday. We just had a little back and forth when Chris is like, well, today's Thursday. Are we going to do a bonus episode? I was like, no, it's not. It's barely Wednesday. I had to look at the calendar.
Yes, you did.
I'm a mess.
Yes, you are. I can vouch for that, yes. And I hope you are doing fine out there. And if you are quarantined or at home, bear with us, and hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you're not ill. And don't worry, all of this will pass.
It will pass, and we will be better and stronger for it. But on to our bonus episode topics for today. Chris, what would you like to chat about?
I don't know. How about the weather? It was raining last night, and now it's sunny again.
The weather? Come on. We've got better topics than that. I have a topic.
What you got, baby?
I would like to talk about puppies.
What? We don't have a puppy.
Well, yet.
What? No. I mean,
I was just last night, as I am home by myself some of the evenings, I just took the liberty of perusing.
The liberty
of perusing the Humane Society website. I have not found the perfect puppy for us. I am looking at rescue dogs. But I like to, pretend that I'm going to get myself a dog someday.
I remember I teased. I took a picture of a puppy one time. It was a cute little puppy in a puppy store or whatever, and it was so expensive. But I like to go. I mean, that's a big tease. Take the kids in there. They check out all the puppies and the dogs. And they play with the puppies. They're all and they have that little cute little kennel they have in front with a little chewed up paper. And they're in there, and they're so excited to see anybody comes in there. They're wagging their little tails, and they're pawing up the little cage, and they're like, "Pick me, pick me."
I know. So last night I was looking through like 10 different websites at rescues, because I have gone. In the past, I got a dog, and she was a purebred and papered, but she was my first dog, and I loved her so much. But there are so many dogs that need a home right now, and I was looking at a news article, and then
article about what?
About how even in the midst of people having to stay at home, how the shelters are still allowing for adoptions right now. You just have to do it by appointment for social distancing.
I think that's how you do it anyways. I think the adoption process...
typically you can walk in.
Yeah, but I heard it's pretty hard to adopt a pet from the Humane Society. I heard it's like they have to check you out, like do a full-on screening on you, and then you have to go in and make an appointment, and then you have to like go in and do like a test run with the dog to see if the dog fits for you, if it likes you or whatever, things like that and stuff. So we had a dog here at the house, but the dog moved when the previous
tenant moved.
Previous tenant moved.
Right.
The dog went with her. So I kind of miss Jake. I miss him,
I know. And so I was just thinking about how this whole time that I've really missed having a small pet. I'm not a big dog person. I really struggle.
Oh, yeah. Jake was pretty big. He was a massive dog.
Right. And I struggle with that because it's just a lot for me. But a small dog, I thought would be a good option for me for, helping with my mental health, because it is a big adjustment. And so in lieu of adopting a dog, I found a really good alternative.
What? A goldfish?
No. So I looked through all the different pets, and I travel quite a bit during the regular workflow.
Right.
And so having a dog isn't always the most practical, but I found on Facebook Marketplace, they have these faux pets.
What's a faux pet?
It looks and it feels like a real pet, and it even purrs, or it simulates its breathing, but it's not real.
It's like a stuffed animal with a robot?
Kind of.
Oh, perfect. Get you a robot.
But it doesn't walk around, so I could have a robot.
A robot pet.
A robot dog or a robot cat. And Mason would love it if we had a robo cat.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic. Let's get that hooked up.
I know.
How much are they, by the way?
Like $70.
Yeah, less than $100. It's not too bad.
But then you don't have to take them out for a walk.
Can you is it programmed to your iPhone or something?
No, it's just like it doesn't move around. It's just like curled up as it looks like it's sleeping, but
so
it
it's
purrs.
a stuffed animal that makes noise.
It doesn't make noise. It just purrs.
Does it vibrate? Like the
I think it a little bit, but not like in an aggressive way.
Is it only cats or get dogs too?
You can have a little puppy.
But puppy wouldn't purr.
No, I don't know what the puppy does. It doesn't bark.
Oh, really?
No, it's like the perfect pet. You don't have to feed it. You don't have to take it out. It just sits there and you can like pet it and let it sit on your lap. Would that make me weird?
Well, I think you just get a stuffed animal. That's all you really need to do. I mean, I don't understand this whole like has to purr thing. I don't get that.
Because then it's kind of like it's real. It's like tricking your brain. Because
by the way, everybody, Kristine has been cooped up in this house for a very long time. She is in prison. She's like the prisoner that's like sketching things on the wall of like different pictures and things. Just writing little days. But how many days have you etched on your wall in your room? Look on the wall there.
I think I'm at 10, but the reality is it's because it's for my safety because I am considered a vulnerable population.
We all are vulnerable, really, if you think about it.
You are the most vulnerable. But what's new in your world? You haven't been looking at pet dogs. What have you been doing, Chris?
I've been working. For me, work has been chugging along. I mean, people need gas. Not as much. It's really slowed down quite a bit as far as the volume of gas. But then I thought about this yesterday as I'm at the gas station, do my delivery, because I deliver gas for the gas stations, by the way, if you don't know. And I was there. I'm thinking people are still out. People are still driving.
Right. You've been telling me about that.
The freeways aren't empty as the government might make you think they are. They are people still on the roads. There's still traffic jams. There's still accidents. But I did think about something in this increase of people staying at home. I was telling my sister this, that the home deliveries and the food deliveries and the Uber deliveries,
right.
Uber Eats and all that stuff
are going up, right?
Is really, really popular. If you need a job right now because you're out of work, by the way, if you're out of work, you lost your job as a waitress or whatever it may be, I would find a way to jump into the food delivery service
or like a grocery store. I saw that Target was even hiring for like $15 an hour right now.
Really? Do the delivery thing?
No. Well, I mean, Target, they will run stuff out to your car for you or make it available. But just saying, like all of those quote unquote essential jobs, I'm sure that they're in high demand right now.
Right. So if you need a job, you can do that. And I would make sure that everybody who's kind of out of work right now to really focus on that industry if that's what you're doing. Now, the thing that got me is that like people are still buying gas. It's not as much as it was.
Right.
But we're staying busy. We're staying consistent for the most part.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not home. I mean, I kind of get jealous. The first week of quarantine, I was so jealous of everybody being home and watching Netflix. I was like, I want to do that. Gosh, you guys are all sitting around in your pajamas all day? That sounds like fun.
But I don't sit in my pajamas at all. I'm actually up pretty close to the same time.
Kristine actually gets dressed like she's going to the office.
Yeah, I think it's important because I want to keep in that rhythm. But, back to what you were saying about your work, Chris. So if demand decreases a little bit here in San Diego, I know that you're guaranteed a certain number of hours. So does that mean that you're going to have to travel further to like take gas further?
Yes. What we do now, we used to do these stations out in the desert, which is like the El Centro Valley. Was it Imperial Valley? I'm thinking. Yeah, Imperial Valley down that way. And I really don't want to go down there because of the snow. It's supposed to snow tonight with this horrible weather. I thought we were over this weather, but gosh, it snows.
Snowing in the desert area?
Well, not in the desert, but like down in if you have to go down over the hill, it's 4,000 or 4,200 feet in elevation. And it said it was going to snow at 3,500 feet. So that's, it's going to snow for sure.
That's crazy. And I heard that there's supposed to be some crazy weather coming in San Diego tonight.
What?
I really don't want you going over to the desert. Can you just call your boss and say, hey, my fiance said I can't do that? Like when you're a kid and your parent calls in and says like, you don't have to do PE. Does that work?
I don't think so. Well,
man.
it might, but you got to do what you got to do. And I'm hoping that I don't have to go to the desert. Oh, gosh, hope not.
I really hope not, too.
But anyways, well, thank you guys so much for joining us on this quick little bonus episode for this week. And I know that the weeks are getting blurred together if you're on the big quarantine. So be safe and be healthy and do the right thing. Right, Kristine?
Stay home.
Stay home if you can. If you can't, just stay away from everybody else. Practice social distancing.
Social distancing. Mm-hmm.
I've been practicing that for years. So I'm a pro. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see you guys next time.